Pavarësia e Republikës Kosovës është fakt i patjetërsueshëm dhe sa më parë që të pranohet një fakt i tillë, aq më shpejt sigurohet një perspektivë e qëndrueshme për rajonin, Kosovën, por edhe Serbinë. Por duke pasur parasysh faktin që Greqia pavarësinë e Kosovës e sheh ende nga një këndvështrim tjetër, ne riafirmojmë se me Greqinë dhe gjithashtu edhe me partnerë të tjerë të BE-s dhe jashtë saj do të vazhdojmë intensivisht dialogun edhe rreth kësaj çështjeje. Shpresojmë sigurisht që në një të ardhmen të afërt argumentet tona në këtë dialog të bindin partnerët tanë dhe të kalojmë nga kjo fazë pasigurie për rajonin në një fazë të sigurisë dhe parashikueshmërisë. Në situatën gjeopolitike në të cilën ndodhet edhe Evropa, qartësia në marrëdhëniet tona mes vete është një prej parakushteve themelore për të fuqizuar kontinentin tonë. Me kolegun tim Dendjas biseduam edhe rreth bashkëpunimit më të ngushtë kulturor dhe ekonomik, duke e theksuar në mënyrë të veçantë atë ekonomik. Dy kombet më të lashta në Ballkan kanë mjaft për t'i ofruar njëri tjetrit, sidomos edhe në fushën e kulturës. Ram dakord që në një të ardhmen të afërt të hartojmë një koncept të përbashkët për prezantuar kulturën, filozofinë greke dhe Greqinë aktuale në Kosovë, si dhe kulturën tonë në Greqi. Njohja e mirë e ndërsjellët është një parakusht i rëndësishëm dhe shumë i shëndosh për lindjen dhe thellimin e miqësive. Kolegun grek Dendjas e sigurova që bashkëpunimin ekonomik mes Kosovës dhe Greqisë e shohim si një prej shtyllave kryesore të bashkëpunimit të ndërsjellët mes dy vendeve tona. Po ashtu, falenderova Ministrin e Jashtëm të Greqisë për mbështetjen që Greqia ka dhënë në procesin e liberalizimit të vizave, shoqëruar me lutjen për intensifikimin e përpjekjeve të përbashkëta për përfundimin e këtij procesi, i cili qytetarët e Kosovës i mban të izoluar padrejtisht. I nderuar zoti Dendjas, nga zemra ju falenderoj për vizitën tuaj në Republikën e Kosovës dhe para vetes shoh me pritje dhe optimizëm të madh forcimin dhe thellimin e marrëdhënieve të ndërsjellta mes dy vendeve tona. Faleminderit shumë.
Dear friend, dear Donika, allow me to thank you for your kind hospitality today here in Pristina. I'm coming here back after just a few months, and my visit here today underlines our attachment to further enhancing our relation with you. Let me stress that we wish to expand also our economic relations and our trade relations. We're too close. And this is the reason why today I'm accompanied by Deputy Minister Kostas Fragogiannis, who is responsible for international economic and trade relations. I have asked Kostas to put meat into the bone of our relations, flesh into the bone of our relations. We have a significant presence already here on the ground, but we believe that there is a huge scope to develop it further. There are several areas where there is very significant potential. This includes, among others, infrastructure, agricultural products, transportation. Furthermore, there is a very broad spectrum for cooperation in the energy field by enhancing energy security and diversification of energy sources. We believe that the whole Western Balkans should be connected to the Trans-Adriatic pipeline through gas interconnectors. We could also provide support and know-how on reducing the dependence on lignite and expand the use of renewable energy resources. That's where humanity goes, because we do have to protect our environment. Another area in which we attach great importance, and we discuss it between us, and where there's huge of untapped potential, is our cultural relations. We should move forward on that field as well. My presence here is also sending another message. Greece has consistently now for 2 decades advocating for the European Union integration of the Western Balkans. The Mitsotakis government remains firmly anchored on this commitment, and we have taken several initiatives in this regard. We strongly support the holding of the first intergovernmental conference with Albania and North Macedonia as soon as possible, ideally this month. We have also made sure that the issue of the Western Balkans remains high on the European Union agenda. We do this not out of interest, but out of a firm belief that this region should form an integral part of the European experiment. We should not allow other powers to undermine the fragile stability of our region by attempting to create spheres of influence or by trying to entrench themselves by referring to cultural, historical, or religious affinities. To cut a long story short, we believe Western Balkans belongs to Europe and should be an integral part of the European Union. In this regard, we have steadily been in favor of visa liberalization for you since you have fulfilled, dear Donika, the benchmark set out in the relevant roadmap. We have openly taken this position in the Council of Ministers. We will continue supporting you on this issue. As well as we have taken very good note of your efforts in the fields of the rule of law, also public administration and the fight against corruption and organized crime. And with our resources, we are here to help you if you so wish. In this regard also, we value the work undertaken by EULEX Kosovo, in which several Greek officials are currently serving. I'm going to see them in the end of my presence here. You are well aware that Greece follows a constructive approach with regard to Kosovo in line with the European Union status-neutral approach. We have an Office of Trade and Economic Affairs of Kosovo in Athens, operational since 2019, but as you were kind enough to note, recently, and in order to enhance our cooperation and facilitate the operation of this office, it was upgraded to Office of the Interests of Kosovo in Athens. And this, we hope, will allow the office to broaden its contacts with Greece. It is clear, and we have said that privately, I have told you clearly, we fully support the continuation of the Belgrade-Pristina dialogue. I take this opportunity of my presence today to urge once again all parties to intensify their efforts in order to reach a legally binding and viable solution. Such a solution would do miracles to stabilize the whole region, as well as bring the region closer to our European family. I am in very regular contact with my dear friend and former colleague, the European Union Special Representative Miroslav Lajčák, and Greece actively supports wholeheartedly his efforts. Last but not least, I would like to underline Greece's commitment to NATO's longest-standing operation, KFOR. We will continue supporting it to fulfill its mandate in a fair and impartial way. Our position is that any possible change in the force's posture should be condition-based and not calendar-driven. With these words, dear Donika, allow me to thank you once again for your very kind hospitality. I'm so glad to be in Pristina today. Thank you so much.